Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam and anyone else who's watching, to Let's Be Aves-ing You. Now, it has been quite a tale since our last meeting where we won 3-1 against Hearts. What did we beat? Was it that game? I think it was that game. Since then, we've won everything except for a group game of the League Cup, which we drew 1-1 with Nacional de Madeira. Luckily, we won the other two games, and Nacional lost one of their games, so we are through to the semi-final of the League Cup. It just hasn't been drawn yet. We've also been going great guns in the league, including a 2-0 win over Nacional and a crucial 1-0 win over Vitória Guimarães, which means that we sit pretty, 3 points clear at the top of the table. Our next league game is against Porto, so this is going to be a rare 3-part episode. We're going to play both Polonia games and we're going to play Porto. In fact, this is a very crucial time for us because we then have Benfica and then we have Braga. But I'm not playing 5 in one video. Go fuck yourself. So this is what's going to happen. We have made a couple of signings, so let's talk about those as well. We sold a couple of players first off. So I sold, as I mentioned, I would do. Tihomir Gigov has gone to Paderborn, where he has played quite well, actually, despite not playing well for us. So well done to him. We've then also sold Christos Kontogiannis, who's left to Getafe for £1.3 million, a lovely bit of business, if ever there was some. So off he goes, and he's playing at a higher level as well, probably arguably, so well done to him. And we also sold Øyvind Nauf Hansen, who is Naf. He is more like Øyvind Naf Hansen. Ha 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 ha. We made a lot of profit on him. He didn't really score very many goals ever for us. Did score one crucial goal in the Europa League last season, which was memorable, but otherwise, yeah, fairly average player. And we got a lot of money for him, so that's fair. We then signed to replace these two lads, or these lads in general, these two men, Marian Herceg from Croatia, a good striker, right-footed only, hasn't yet scored for us, of course. That's just the way it goes. But he comes in for £3.5 million from Austria Lustenau, where I think he might have won the league last year, 2 years in a row, in fact. And Pavel Kovac, who has come in as a right midfielder, £2 million from Saint Etienne, where he's been playing quite well. He comes in with the aim of, at the end of the season, replacing Tigran King, who will be leaving us on a free transfer. He hasn't got a team to go to yet. He just will be leaving us because he's not good enough anymore. He's 32. I didn't really want to give him another sort of pity contract. So we'll just have to deal with things in that sense, like that, with English sentences which have ends, unlike this one. So here we are. We're going to play Polonia. We've never played Polonia before. They are doing quite well. I think they're second in the Extra Klasa. They were on a bit of a downturn in form. I actually, having said that, I don't think they'll have played for the whole winter break, right? They haven't played a single, so they've played a few friendly games against mostly crap teams. So we are getting them at a good spot. The one problem that we have is that in between those games, they have to play, what team was it? Gikas Tuchi, who aren't even in either of those divisions in the Cup next. Whereas we have to play Porto, who are amazing in the Cup next in our next league game, in between our two games with Polonia. So that is the situation. I hope it is clear to you. It may not be, but then again, GF yourself. Here we go then. So we're going to submit our team. Kuzik is now ineligible. We've got Kovac on the bench. We've got Pangia back in the side. We should also have our good friend Xanthopoulos, who can come in. I think he might have to wait until we get to the Porto game before coming back in. The question here is, what do we want to focus on more? Do we want to focus on... I'm actually going to play Tigran King, with the reasoning being that this is the game that I want to win. Like, if we get a choice between which competition to win this season, it's the Primera Liga that I really want to win. I am happy, of course, to see us win the Europa League, but it's much less likely. And it's just the way it goes, I suppose. But yeah, we shouldn't really be aiming for that win yet. Obviously, I will take it. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. Mendonça, though, with a ridiculous number of assists this season, which I'm quite happy with. So let's see how things go. Early doors, Verguin, strange ball. all the way back. Vasileu. Tigran King hasn't played much recently, but is playing here today. Tigran King out to Bender. I have a couple of players in my eye line for signings. Both of them are African players, one from Egypt, one from the guy I mentioned before, the Nigerian right back. Both of them from the Danish league, both of them really good players and on relatively low wages. The problem is that we might have to pay quite a lot of money to actually get them. Oh, Vasileu goes past his man there, shoots well wide. Yeah, so Tigran King, can he cross? Can we get an away? So our problem is always away goals, as you well know. I'm hoping that we can go through here. I also feel like I should tell you, we had a brief crash. So Herceg, the striker, the Croatian striker that I tried to sign, or that I did sign, I did sign him previously, but I signed him for, I think, 100k more than I ended up signing him for. We had a crash a little way back, just after the Europa League games were drawn, because we had originally been drawn against Śląsk, and the winner of that tie would have played San Marino's, the winner of San Marino's tie. So we could have had a really nice way through, but I didn't save in time, and we lost a few days of progress. Luckily, I've been saving basically in between each game since then, so that we don't keep having that kind of thing. Oh, we smashed the crossbar. Bender collects. Andreu back to Bender. Plays the ball forward to Tigran King, who crosses. No, but Arak kicks it out for a corner. So we did have the opportunity for narrative. Now we have less opportunity for narrative. The ball was whipped in low, but they did clear it nicely. Apologies for that. Verguin. Strange ball, searching for Tigran King, who was also weirdly, possibly slightly too far in. Mendonça hits the crossbar again. I think that's twice we've hit the crossbar now. Costa, ball falls to Juarez. Pangia chases it down, but they clear. Verguin is sitting out on the sidelines there. I do hope... Oh no, here we go. Costa puts the ball in. Andreu. Meza clears. Costa again, but they get it away. Reynoso heads it on. Back to Zokli. Zokli running with the ball. Big ball forward. Pangia wins it. No. Okay. Tigran King to Bender. To Vasileu. Vasileu gets past his man, but Pavlov hauls him down. Could be that we might see a yellow card here. We do. Mendonça to the back post. Andreu's there. We've got that away goal. That's what we need to see. Andreu. I need to sign a centre-back called Falcor, or with a name that's similar to Falcor. Because, oh boy. Or even better, a winger who can set up lots of headers from Andreu. So it can be Falcor to Andreu. And it would be fun. But there we go. The mind of the Wheatland doesn't change. It's always chaotic and weird, no matter how long it is in between recording sessions. Race. Oh, they've got a man off. Race to Costa. Costa goes round his man. Can he cross it? He does to Sal. Oh, Vasileu collects the loose ball, but shoots well wide. And that's going to be the end of this first half, probably. Oh, no, hang on. Verguin taken out again. Patek. Oh, good tackle from Andreu. Just threads the ball through to Rodriguez, who finishes, but he was well offside there. Surely the second half can only get better. Well, if we can get a second goal, yes, please. Please with how things are going, keep it up. That's all I want to say. Bender has picked up a booking, which is classic him. That's why I want to bring in a second good, proper right back. Mendonça smashes the ball into the wall. I'm also looking for a good left midfielder to challenge Costa, because we don't have one at all. He basically plays and we take him off whenever we feel like the game is won in order to preserve him for the next game. Reynoso, the local dogs are up in arms about that decision. They think it should have been a penalty. They're wrong. Costa up to Verguin, to Juarez. Juarez, big ball out to Tigran King. Tigran King runs round his man, does. Bender in the back there. Bender in the back there. I think he went for a shot. Ambitious. Big ball forward. I mean, the most England of balls forward. That's the second time I've mentioned England in the two 2 videos, but yeah, that's the most England attempt at breaking down a back 4, is just to dink it gently over the top. Iraq with a huge ball. Petek, Sandoval heads over, and we are holding on a little bit here. I think we can probably make some change. Be the change you want to see. Let's take off Ivanov and put in Andreu out on the right. I also noticed that Tigran King's not playing brilliantly, so let's maybe replace him. Zayachita, is that not their goalkeeper's called? Oh, Munguia. Munguia turns, gets tackled by Andreu. Vasileu goes in as well. Reynoso turns and shoots. It was a poor effort, but things are not going as well as I thought they would go. We are dominating in terms of chances overall, but they've had a lot better in the second half. They've had a lot more chances at least. Mendonça tries to pull it back towards Vasileu. It goes in the end to Juarez, who I've been training not to do that. I specifically told him to look for the pass, not the shot. It seems like he just is obsessed with trying to score some really good goals, even though he's not good at it. I think we're going to bring on Kumarias now. Kumarias. Oh dear. Oh, okay, he's given away. I thought that was going to be a penalty. But even if we turn around and lose this, 69 minutes, nice. Even if we turn around and lose this, I wouldn't be that bad, because we've got the away goal, which is the thing that we always struggle with. Oh, God, we hit the crossbar again. Falls to Juarez. Juarez finally gets his goal. That's third shot this game. He doesn't shoot very many times. Usually he does pass. But this time he gets himself a goal, 2-0. And there we go, look at that, lovely finish, couldn't really have missed there, perfect setup. And we look in a good position. Van Hoof has scored for Rostov. I think the winner of our tie gets to play Sevilla Legia. I think. It's not an easy... Oh no, it might be Cremonese Ipswich, actually. Either way, I remember it being a particularly, like a slightly hard game, potentially. But it looks like we might be getting through this time round, so I'm quite happy with that. Mendonça's been beautifully found there. Oh, Zacharita makes a great save. Possibly the first touch of Mendonça let him down a bit there. Costa puts the ball in towards Kumarias. He gets it, passes it back to what's going to be offside. No, it's not. Kumarias scores. Not really a worked move, more just the ball fell at his feet. But what a confident finish. 3-0 away. This is a much more mature European performance from us than we've previously seen. That's understandable. This is only our second ever season in the Europa League. But even it feels more comfortable than any of the games that we used to have with San Marino, despite the fact that we had the best team in Italy. But yes, we've put the Polish side to the sword there. All the S's in that sentence. We smashed them. That was away as well, so we're doing pretty good. I'll just double check now. So what I'll do is I'll pause it and skip forward to the Porto game. I'll just pause it and find out who the next round. So it should already show us. It does. Fenerbahce or Lyon. So yeah, it's not really much harder in terms of teams remaining. I have to guard against complacency. A few moments where I didn't think it would turn out as planned. Zokli is great. Andreas was outstanding. Pavel's good. Good. Okay, so I'll pause the recording here and we'll be back for Porto. And we are back with Porto. It's going to be a fun little tie, I think, at home. We drew with them 0-0 earlier on in the season, and we have previously beaten them. They did lose their last competitive fixture, which was a 2-0 away loss to Leicester City in the Champions League. It remains to be seen whether or not that will influence them here at all. They had an extra day to recover between then and us because they played on the Tuesday, I think, and we played on the Thursday, so maybe even 2 days. But let's see what we can do here. So we know we don't want Tigran King playing in this one, not because we don't like him, but because he's shit and old. Let's go with the same two up front, even though they didn't play brilliantly. I'll also say there's not yet a space for Xanthopoulos. He's still slightly hurt. We'll maybe bring him back for the Polonia game. Andreu is looking pretty tired there. Could we maybe... Is there an argument to say... Hints? No, because... No, I want the height. And he's a centre-back. He doesn't need oodles and oodles of pace. Right, so how are things looking? Guy Liran is one more goal to get that. Lille is their best player. Georges Isaac Lille, yeah, good player. Used to play for Polonia Warszawa. He'll almost certainly be out for revenge. Now then, let's see what we can do here. I told the press before the game that I consider Porto to be the favourites for the league. They said that we're in pole position, so we should be favourites. I said no, it's all on Porto. I also said that we feel confident to play them because the real challenge was Polonia earlier this week, which is obviously a lie. But we'll see how those mind games play out. Murillo to Stavrianos. They've only lost once this season. We've not lost at all. We're talking about domestically here. So it's very, very close. Raw Vic is still playing for them. That's a great ball through. What a fucking Raw Vic ball nodded on by Perez to Liran? He definitely wasn't offside. It was lovely play. Very poor positioning there from, who is it, Pangier. It's the problem with playing a left-sided centre-back on the left. Oh, go on, Pangier! Oh, it's a corner. I thought Pangier, he just had to head it down. Costa, in it comes towards Pangier again, doesn't get on the end of it. Bend it out towards Costa, might be offside, is. We're not in a great position. It doesn't matter if we lose, we'll technically, I think, still be... no, we won't because of the head-to-head thing. Okay. Race. Pangier gets on the end of it, clears it towards Raw Vic. Let's at least... I mean, I can... Oh, God. I will take a draw. Weirdly, it's more likely that someone else will take points off of them than we will, because it always seems to be the case. Oh, Costa heads against the post. It always seems to be the case against big teams when you're in this kind of stage of development. Like I was talking about it with San Marino, where Juventus got relegated and we played them and they beat us like 3-0. And a complete change of their form before and after that fixture. And it always seems to be the case, even if they're in terrible form. Like I mentioned as well, that we're playing Benfica next in the league. And even though I said that they are actually in 9th, they're in terrible form themselves, will almost certainly struggle. It seems to be the way of things. So yeah, we should really be hoping that somebody else can knock some points off of Porto. Maybe a Sporting Lisbon draw or something like that. Maybe they'll play Braga and draw. But we really need them to drop points, particularly if it stays as it is and we stay below them, and we stay and lose. Pavanov goes round his man though. Crosses. Costa was there. Mendonça. Costa, what are you doing? Oh man, we're making the chances. Pangier out to race. Perez running through. Juarez goes through the back of him. Only a yellow, that's lucky. Stavrianos out to Josef. Terrible banana shot from Josef there. Diogo, big ball forward towards Lille. Pangier beats him in the air. Pavanov again challenging. We get the ball. Now Costa, can we go forward? No, race to Costa. Back again, Perez has it. Lille, Vic. Oh, their formation is helping them, and the fact that they're all really good players. Vergoen loses out. Murillo. Oh, it's nice interchange between little Porto players there, but it's not doing anything for us. It's not doing anything for them, sorry, because they missed. Second half, we're going to need to do some miracles here. Assertive, you've been unlucky, and Vergoen is... I'm going to bring on a Tundi straight away for Vergoen. He's tired and not been effective in these last couple of games. I'm still not sure if he scored on camera. It might have been the case that he did last video and I just forgot, because that happens a lot. Race forward to Costa. Costa actually running forward this time. Vic dispossesses him, but we get a throw. It has been mostly us. They've been breaking on us very well. But the sustained pressure comes from our end, at least as far as I see with my horribly biased eyes. Mendonça didn't get there. Fernandao plays it forward. Lille springs the trap again. Oh, he was offside. Okay, I didn't think he was. Our two centre-backs playing slightly further forward than our wing-backs there, weirdly, which is what let that in. 61 minutes gone. We're not doing much. Atundi, though, goes past his man and could set up if he crosses it properly. Don't shoot. Oh, Vic gets in there. Race wins it back. Juarez over to Costa. Costa back to Race. Race is tackled by Lille, and somehow they get a throw-in. Costa's not doing well. Vasilei's not doing great. Pavanov has not been effective. Let's just let's go all guns. All guns to it. We need to get a goal. It's all very well losing a spirited 1-0 or a spirited 2-0. Fuck's sake. Who lost that header? Was that him? Just as soon as I bring him on. Well, not really. It's number 26 who's missing out, Kovac, but still. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. Stavrianus. Oh, it's gone over again. Whatever change I've made has really hurt us. Aves fans leaving early. We only have about 7 of them. Motta out to Halevi. To Liran. Liran shoots and it goes well over. There's still plenty of time there's still 11 games left. It's 33 points to play for. And we're level on points with them. So we're not. Oh, Atundi, see that? Oh, we're so lacking in cutting edge. It's unbelievable. Yosef, Liran, again. Guy Liran has been a great player for ages. Oh, it's a lovely ball through to Perez. The trouble is we still have to play all of the big teams at least once. So Sporting and Braga are the two that I'm thinking of. I think we also need to play Guimarães. No, we don't have to play Guimarães. So we have to Sporting, Braga, and also Academico and Leiria. I mean, it was unlucky. We played. Well, no, we didn't. I said we were dominating. We absolutely didn't. It felt like we did. Maybe we didn't even have a lot of possession. I still feel like a lot of their chances came from us being in possession, so not that that's a good thing, but there we go. Juarez is out for Portuguese games. That's no good at all, because that's what cost us last time. I'm not saying why we didn't get a penalty. Yeah, good centre-back. Well done, him. Okay, I'll see you in the next game then. So we'll be back in a couple of days for Polonia. Bye. Hello again, everybody, and we're back to play against Polonia Warszawa at home. Let's go. Yes, obviously we had our terrible result against Porto. It is what it is. I think we're going to go with a slightly changed side here because we know that we've won this already. We'll bring Kovac on for a start. I think we'll let Kumarius play as well. Defensively fine. I think we're going to go with Herzog from the start, but we're going to swap. That was an interesting way of doing that. Atundi and Herzog up top, because Herzog is only right-footed. So let's see what we can do here. I don't think we're giving things away by playing with a slightly weakened side, so let's go for it. Obviously, we suffered our first loss of the season domestically there, or not even domestically, in the league. So hopefully we don't repeat that today. It's not ideal. Let's just see what we've got going on from a opposition's perspective. It looks like we're going to be playing Lyon, so great. The hardest of the two hard teams. And Porto are almost certainly going to get knocked out of the Champions League. I think they have their next game in a couple of days. So, Hinz shoots and hits the crossbar there. Rebounds, luckily for the goalkeeper, back out. Andreu heads it across. Sandoval gets in there. Munguia fouls, and now we have the opportunity for Kumarius to make a free kick. Oh, and it's in. What a free kick that is. Lovely stuff. And we're 1-0 up here and 4-0 overall. Meaning that we're almost certainly going through now. It would take quite the comeback from Polonia, and I don't think they're up to it. Do you remember when we played in the Polish League? How easy that was? Too many. One of the problems that I'm having with Aves is obviously there are a lot of good sides, but it's also tough because we just have no fucking fans. We get like 3,500 every week, which is not even. We only get about 80% of our capacity in the ground, so it's not like we're going to be able to then rebuild the stadium for a 50,000 seater. If it gets rebuilt, it'll be something like a brand spanking new 7,000 seat stadium, which is not really going to help anything. So this is why success here is a little bit more required, because we won't be able to sustain costs simply by sort of treading water. We need that prize monies, and we need that increase in reputation that winning prize monies gets you. Bender to Hintz. Bender again. Bender tackled by Petek, but we still have it. Costa shoots, but Sandoval clears and manages to save it from being a corner. Not bad. Not bad play. Bender to Andreu. Bender to Komorias, who shoots, but was pretty wayward and it's gone. Hintz to Race. Juarez now to Costa. Costa to Komorias. Into Herzeg. Good finish, but he was offside there, and I think that was pretty clear. Petek to Caprielian. Oh, turns and shoots. It was a nice effort. Oh, and they have scored. They've got their away goal. Well done them. That's his first ever goal for Polonia Warszawa. What a surprise. That's keeping fully true to Football Manager tradition. Anyone who scores against you is scoring their first goal of the season or for the club. Race forward towards Hassan. Bender's off the pitch, getting treated. Oh. Mungoya scores. Lovely ball from Rodriguez there, by the way. Oh, great ball. Andreu left flat-footed. It's now 2-1 to the old Poles. Concerning. The mistakes led to both goals from Nuno Race. Right, well. And Giannis Bender is a little tired. Both the strikers are having poor games. Not a great... No, come on now. Etondi heads clear towards Hassan, who gets it, shoots. Zokli can't keep hold. Costa to Petek to Hassan. Okay, here we go. Race to Etondi. Can we break? No. Man, that was poor. Pavel Kovac gives away a foul. Costa's playing badly. Juarez is playing badly. Might as well leave Juarez in though, because he's not. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, I'm trying to find who and how Herzig plays well with. Who he plays well with, how he plays well, what position he needs to play in. So that's why I'm not bringing Mendonça straight away on, and because we know that he can fix things. It's not what we're looking for here. Komorias surely offside there. Herzeg with the ball, shoots straight down the throat of Zarchita, who saves. Etondi now with the ball. Can he try and cross it just before he gets subbed? He wins himself a free kick high up the pitch. Hassan might also get booked. He does. Now Costa with the free kick. It goes in. Oh. Costa with the ball still towards the back post. Andreu hits the crossbar again. God, we are crossbar magnets. Costa with the ball goes in towards Ivanov. Kovac at the back post collects it, gives it to Ivanov. Ivanov back towards Andreu, who finds Hintz, goes all the way back to Zokli, and now out to Race. 51 minutes, so we've still got plenty of time in this game to throw it away or turn things back around again. Vergoen, he was tussling with a couple of them there. I thought he might be able to win a penalty, but no. Big ball forward. Iraq. Hintz. Tackles and fouls. 53 minutes. 57 minutes. Okay, it's starting to tick along now. Andreu back to Race. Race, can he try to put it in? Andreu gets it in there, but Zarichta makes a save. Iraq. Out to Munguia. Komorias is booked. Goes all the way back to Zurichter. Huge attempt at a ball forward. It was terrible. Komorius doing well despite his booking. Race is playing awfully. Was bring on 3.3. He's playing. Christ. Bring on Pangier. Pet him out of his misery. Kovac puts the ball forward to Hassan. Meza. Komorius tries to clear. Doesn't really. They have it now. Caprelian shoots from long range. I mean, we are not doing brilliantly. It could have been so much more comfortable. Weird that they've been so dominant away from home. Weird that we've been so poor, although I did make a few changes, I suppose. Verguin with the ball running around his man. Can he finish that off? Of course he cannot. And why would anyone have expected him to? You fools, you pitiful fools. Ivanov down to Reynoso. Reynoso shoots wide, missed. Okay, Andrei to Herzeg, back to Komorius, into Juarez, who does win the ball, gives it up to Verguin. Juarez wins it back because Verguin loses it, and again, it's just head tennis this, come on. Let's put something together. Rodriguez now slips himself through. Komorius, huge ball, cleared. Can Herzeg chase it down? No. Into the last 15 minutes now. Hintz has been good in the air, that's nice to see. Hassan to Caprelian. Hassan over to Patek. Reynoso turns and shoots into the side netting. That is lucky, because if they had scored then, I mean, it would still have been, 4-3? They still have to score 2, and even then I think we'd win on... Would we win on away goals? Komorius shoots. Kovac, he's fouled. No, what would happen if they scored 2 more? No, because they'd be 4, so they would win on away goals. That would be the classic Football Manager response. So 2 more goals, let's not have, please. He said let's not. Hintz heads away. Herzeg doesn't even try and get in the end of that, but Kovac does. Kovac to Verguin. Herzeg out to Kovac. It's a beautiful ball to Verguin. Well, it looks like we're going to win this, but God, we've done our best not to. Cabbage, another play. Oh man. If they score, there's 3 minutes left plus stoppages. If they score, we're out. Ivanov, big, huge ball forwards towards Herzeg. 35 seconds. No. Oh. Zocli to Pangier, just hoof it away, not back to the goalkeeper, you madman. To Costa, to Verguin running with the ball. Can he wrap it up for us? Costa gets there. Can he cross it? Juarez, Pangier, come on, someone do something. Pangier, does he cross it? Gives it to Costa. Costa puts it into the middle, and we have put so many pointless balls in the middle there. Nothing sticks. Wojciechowski, lots of head tennis again. Costa into Verguin. Verguin turns, shoots, and scores. Finally, it's 3-2 to Polonia Warszawa, but we are definitely going through to the next round. Good God. Make it late. And the 5th minute of 3 minutes of added time. Goodness me. Olympic Lyon have beaten Fenerbahce 7-0. God damn it. Okay. Calm. We got away with that. I'm telling him it as I see it. Jesus Christ. Chance drew 1-1 with Bayern. Not bad. Yeah, Lord above. Make it difficult. Why not? It's okay though. We'll be back for the next triple header, I guess. I think actually a triple header might work quite well for that. Oh, Shlonsk have actually knocked out Bayern, that's cool. So we go through, we get to play against Lyon. I want to see, hang on, I want to just see the first, what was the final result between those two? Obviously we know okay, so they'd drawn 1-1 the other game. They went away to Fenerbahce on 7-0. Shlonsk went through, that's good. what happened with San Marino went through. They beat Wisła pretty comfortably. So yeah, we're going to play the ridiculous Lyon. There's lots of sixes coming in from big teams here. So Man United have gone out to Terek Grozny, the winners from a few years back. Okay, let's just do this then. I'm absolutely ecstatic. We got the victory. As long as we're in the competition, we're going to it was particularly disappointing. Nuno disappointed me a bit today, yeah. Yeah, good. Okay, so we don't know. Oh no, we should know when that is. Wait a second. Yes, we do. Okay, so we'll probably come back for Lyon, Berrimah, and Lyon again. We may not play Berrimah in the middle, but we might. So thanks very much, guys. Have a good one. Bye.